After many successful years, also in 2023 we are going to continue with selling Windows 10 and 11 Pro retail keys. Get yours for $12.50 only. Click the link in the video description if you would like to purchase one.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Where the fuck is Oscar?
You just watched a promotional video of the upcoming game Unrecord. So Unrecord is going to be a single player FPS game which tells the story of like a tactical police officer and from the perspective of his body camera. And that's also why you have this really unique way of moving and seeing in the game. And the funny thing is, a while earlier this video was released, you're currently watching on all over social media, like this was going to be the most realistic demo ever. So now they even topped that with the release of this video demo you saw at the start of this video. So that's this video. The funniest thing is I saw this video like somewhere at the start of this week on my mobile phone, so on a very small screen instead of a monitor. And the first thing I thought was, okay, this is like a practical joke from a couple of teenagers who were playing airsoft in an abandoned building and were like, you know, claiming like, hey, this is Unreal Engine 5, you know, but it was just like a real recorded video. And you know, for me, I've seen a lot of footage from Unreal Engine and from all kind of games. So I thought this lighting and the graphics looked too real to be an actual video game. But yeah, it turned out to be a video game, so that's absolutely amazing. And it seems I was not the only one who didn't believe this was an actual game. So the guys from Unrecord did release this Unreal Engine demo, or at least this video from this Unreal Engine demo, where you can actually see in engine, and you see it especially when they are like showing the levels, fly through the levels, that this is really a game and an upcoming Unreal Engine project, which is really insane. So that is really promising when it comes to graphics and the capabilities of what Unreal Engine can do. What I think is great about this demo is they're also advertised this in the press kit. They have a unique system of camera movement, like being independently able to aim and look around. And you know, for me, especially with the vignette, it almost looks like they did record this in VR. You know, the lifelike movements of looking around. That's stuff you can normally only do in virtual reality. So I am very excited, even while I do not think this will be released anytime soon. You know, for me, this is one of those many Unreal Engine, well, demos a couple of guys have created, you know, which works really well. But from my experience, I've seen a lot of these projects not really turning out to be an actual playable and releasable game for many years to come. I mean, if you look an example at Scorn, was also like a really enthusiastic project which took, I don't know, 7-8 years or something, maybe even longer, and then eventually a lot of other parties had to be involved for funding, etc., etc. And this game was released on Xbox Game Pass eventually. But I also see the same for like Titanic Honor and Glory. This project is now 10 years plus in development, and you know, for me, this almost always starts out with like a hobby project in Unreal Engine, and it works really well, but then eventually they have to program and create an entire game, and yeah, that's going to be quite a challenge, I think. So, you know, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope this will be released anytime soon, and if it's going to be released in this quality, so with the full Unreal Engine 5 lighting effects and graphics quality, then we're going to have something really, really, really unique in next gen, since actually most of these scenes just look photorealistically lifelike, and that's a very great compliment not only to the developers but also to Unreal Engine 5 and its capabilities. The last thing we can check is the press release, the document that they did release. So yeah, we will find a little bit more info about this project, this upcoming game, Unrecord. The thing which I thought was really interesting is for now they only have it for PC, and yeah, maybe some consoles are to be determined, but I really don't hope that any possible console release will downgrade the PC version. So yeah, let's hope they will not have the same issue with that, like a lot of other projects we have seen eventually went to console and had to, you know, like downgrade the PC version. Here we're going to see a little bit more screenshots and a little bit more of a description of what the game is going to be. So yeah, you can download this press release also for yourself. So I will make sure to include the link in the video description. So key features: an original aiming system, free aiming system with authentic aim down at sight and unrestricted hand movement. So that's what they done really good. If this was not any VR gameplay, because it looked like almost it was a VR headset, and if not, then they've done an exceptionally good job when it comes to this unique system with aim down at sight and, you know, movement in general. Let's see, die and retry combat with a technical and minimalist approach. No room for errors. It's up to you. Yeah, so what I think is this will be like same scenarios and random placed enemies. It's pretty much like SWAT or Ready or Not. Those games are, and yeah, that can be really interesting. So let's see. Yeah, apparently you also have some dialogue. So it's going to be a single player game. That's what they told in this document, which is interesting. And what else do we have? Some more screenshots, especially this one, you know, especially this one, I think is just really, really, really amazing. All right, so let's see, we have an FAQ, and that's pretty much it, some credits. You can whitelist it on Steam, so then it's more easy for you to follow the project, or just follow them on Twitter or YouTube. And yeah, I would advise to really do that to make sure you have this product on the radar. I mean, I'm not sponsored in any way. I wish I was, but this for me is really interesting when it comes to the graphics of Unreal Engine 5. So thank you for watching, and I hope you are as enthusiastic as I am for this new project.